Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. My name is Anver YusifTurani. I am from East Turkestan. I'm a Uyghur from occupied East Turkestan under the occupation of Communist China since 1949 for about 70 years. Communist China has been applying all types of inhumane act against the innocent people of East Turkestan ever since the Chinese occupation, ever since the Communist Chinese occupation of East Turkestan. Particularly, Communist China has been applying its genocide policy for about three years. The aim of the Chinese genocide is to wipe out the ethnic Turk Muslim from their homeland, East Turkestan, in order to be the owner of this land called East Turkestan in English, and we call our land as a Sharqi Turkestan or Doğu Turkestan. It means the land of Eastern Turks. This land has been the land of the Uyghur people, Uyghur Turks, Kazakh and the Kyrgyz, Uzbeks and Azeris for thousands of years. China has no right to claim this territory. China, as I mentioned earlier, occupied this territory about like 110 years ago in 1912 as the collapse of Manchu Empire. When the Republic of China was established, then the East Turkestan was just occupied by the nationalist China about 110 years ago. And after the defeat of the nationalist China by Communist China about 70 years ago, this land, East Turkestan, was occupied by Communist China. And during this 110 years, and the people of East Turkestan constantly trying to re-establish its independence, like independent East Turkestan, by sacrificing millions of people. About how, unfortunately, even though we were successfully chased the Chinese invader for many times in the history and established independent East Turkestan, but the independence of East Turkestan did not live long enough. It was just crushed with the political game by some of the enemy of East Turkestan, like China. Also at that time, Russia also helped the Chinese occupation of East Turkestan. It was about like 70 years ago. It was just politics. Ever since then, we have been living under the rule of Communist China, and the Communist China has been destroying every aspect of East Turkestan. They are trying to destroy our language. They are forcing us to speak Chinese and write Chinese. They are trying to destroy our religion. They want us to become like atheist, a communist, like them, so that we will be like Chinese, like them, like the Han Chinese people who live inside the Great Wall. And it is totally against our will. It's totally against our wish. It's totally against humanity, totally against our faith. This type of inhumane act must come to end. In order to do this, we need the help of the international community. And we need your support. We want you to just bring this issue to your members of Congress, the senators. We want you to bring this issue, this problem, the Chinese genocide against the innocent people of East Turkestan, to your government, so that your government must issue a law, must oppose, must to do something against this type of Chinese inhumane act. So you can do like uncountable of things, and it is not possible for me to describe everything in 5 minutes of time by just talking on this the TV channel, the AzerFreedom channel. And I hope that I will be given this type of opportunity. I will be invited by our brothers like Kurban Bey, so that I will share the history and the aspiration of East Turkestan, especially the current situation of East Turkestan under the rule of Communist China. Thank you.